So two things about me. One, obviously I love this part of North Carolina that we live in. And two, I'm a huge food fan. So I love going out to local restaurants here in Winston. So I thought we would do a special episode of the Saunders Show called Diners, Drive-In, and Real Estate. Now, I don't have a cool sports car convertible. I got a sweet 2008 Ford Escape Hybrid. But today we're at one of my favorite restaurants here in Winston at Cin Cin Burger Bar. With more than a decade of selling real estate in and around the Winston-Salem area, one thing that I've learned is we are blessed to be able to call this place home. This show is dedicated to showing off some of the incredible places and great people in this area. This is the Saunders Show. So the name Cin Cin seems pretty unique. I had never heard of it before. What's the story with the name and everything?
Well, Cin Cin, I grew up, my first year in Greece, 1969. I was 10 years old, and people were going, Cin Cin, Cin Cin. It's Italian to good health. When you cheers, Italian cheers. So that's how we came up with Cin Cin, but that's our former restaurant in Florida.
Y'all have quite a few restaurants now,
Yeah, we've had, this is like 13 restaurants so
13
far.
restaurants. Tell me the restaurants you have here in town. Here in Winston.
Town we have Mama Zoe Michael's,
Okay.
Waldo's Wings, Cin Cin Burger Bar, and Yamas Mediterranean Street Food.
Yamas.
That just opened 9 weeks ago. All our restaurants are family done. We work all together. Awesome. My husband, my son, they built the bar. They put the towel on the floor. They did a lot of work around here, the pictures, all that. But it all comes together because we're family, and that's how we still work.
Awesome. So tell us the story. So you bought this place, Twin City Diner.
Yeah.
Right? These pictures are actually in here before y'all did the renovation and
they were
everything.
all in here in the dining room.
So tell the story of this one, because you wasn't open to doing a new restaurant.
No,
right?
I did not want to do another restaurant. Anyhow, I come and I'm looking at all the nice decor that they had in here, the pictures, and in one of the pictures, I saw my mother.
Your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
Now, where are you from originally?
And my mom only lived, I was born and raised in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
But we had relatives that were here. My mom came to Asheville, North Carolina, 1955 to 1958, and then never lived in North Carolina. She happened to be in one of the pictures. It was just crazy.
Meant to
So, zip my mouth and I was for it.
Meant to be.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
The people here are awesome.
Yeah.
They're so, this is really Southern hospitality. These people really fit that.
Good.
I tell everyone you need to move to North Carolina, Winston-Salem, where the people are really genuine. It's like really real here.
I like that. Move to North Carolina. That's a really good idea.
I tell them all the time.
Yeah. Holy cow. Do we have to eat? Me and Tyler's got to eat all this before we can leave?
Oh,
Wow. So I'm here with Scott Polk, the general manager, and I thought this was a burger place.
Yeah. Well, it is a burger bar, and that's what we're known for. But not only. Oh yeah. Well, we don't want to just work with a select few items, and we want to offer the wives and people who are a little bit more health conscious opportunities also. For example, we have our Power Bowl or Athens Bowl over here. Our chicken teriyaki bowl.
Tell me, y'all get creative with burgers now. What's some of the things that come on them?
Yeah, well, if you want to talk creative, let me show you this real quick. So there's actually a burger on this.
Burger waffles?
Yes, so it's a waffle with a cheeseburger, 2 eggs cooked to order, and bacon, syrup, and powdered sugar. You can't go wrong with that. So.
Well, I can tell you my true story is my daughter had a birthday coming up. She just celebrated her 8th birthday. So Natalie, we asked her, where do you want to go for your birthday? And she said, right here. And I said, why? And she said, the milkshakes. I
love to hear that. It always honors us when people want to celebrate their special occasion here at Cin Cin. I mean, that's such an honor to be able to provide that for people.
Yeah, and the back patio, if you haven't seen it, it's great. This time of year, come to the patio, hang out right here off 1st Street, have a milkshake, a burger or two. Great time.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Burger and shakes, can't go wrong.
Awesome. So that's Cin Cin right here on 1st Street in Winston-Salem. Now, they mentioned a lot about their brand new restaurant on 4th Street called Yamas. I've never been there before, but let's ride up the street here and check it out. So we just left Cin Cin down on 1st Street, and the same owners of that restaurant has a new project they just opened up here on 4th Street called Yamas. Now, if you're familiar with Winston, this place looks familiar. It used to be Skippy's Hot Dogs, which was a local favorite. But come in and check out what they've done to this place. It looks awesome. This is Yamas.
This is Yamas.
How did this idea come together? And take me to the beginning. How did this all come to be?
Well, it was a hot dog place before, Skippy's, as you know. And we were like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And we thought, why don't we just do our Greek food? We're Mediterranean. We just came up with a fast and casual.
Okay.
It's a little different than the other restaurants. We don't have servers. You go through the line and you tell them what you want to build, your salad or sandwich. We have gyros and we have souvlaki as our traditional Greek sandwich.
And chocolate chip cookies that are this big with chocolate chips that are like that.
Big,
I already noticed those walking in.
You know, we like to eat. That's what we're known for.
Awesome. And the location you picked, you're right here pretty much in the heart of everything. Foothills is next door. The brand new hotel's opening up soon. They just keep working on that. Courthouse across the street.
Yeah.
And so y'all are going to be right here in pretty much the middle of everything.
Yeah, we're meant to be here too, just like the other restaurant.
Awesome.
This show's about our family, because welcome to our family. These two are important because it kind of tells you a little bit about us.
Okay. What about all the pictures back here?
These are all my family pictures, and I took most of them myself. My oldest daughter with Chris's grandmother.
So the donkey picture kind of sticks out. What's the story with the donkey?
Donkeys, because Cyprus is the island of donkeys. I don't know why, but so I found it with an apron. I said, that's perfect to put up, yeah. And this is my father. He's the second one of 10. That's his brothers here. But anyhow.
A lot of history.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of history. And Mama Zoe's is going to be the one with a lot of history because everyone wants to know about Mama Zoe.
Yeah.
So there's a story.
Awesome.
Definitely
awesome.
story.
Maybe you'll have us out there when you get the remodel done.
Yeah,
'Cause y'all
let's
been
do it
busy.
then, yeah.
Y'all been busy.
Yeah.
So, very excited about your restaurant here. This place
Thank
is awesome.
you. I'm glad you're enjoying
A
it.
lot of fresh stuff out
Yes.
here. So
Yes.
you're right. It definitely looks like very healthy and everything.
It
so
is.
Thanks for taking
Thank
the time
you.
meeting with us. Best of luck.
Thank
You're going to
you.
see me around here quite a
Okay,
bit,
good.
eating and everything.
That's what we want.
Awesome. So that's two restaurants here in Winston you need to check out. Thanks for coming along with our special episode of the Saunders Show, Diners, Drive-In, and Real Estate. The restaurant scene in Winston-Salem is changing. So if you're looking for some great restaurants, you don't have to go very far in Winston-Salem. We just showed you two really good ones. Hope to see you next time. Hey everybody, this is Mark Saunders, and today we're on the corner of Church and Cemetery Street, downtown Winston-Salem. Now, if you saw our last episode, we were on the bridge over at Green Street talking about the new Business 40 work that was getting ready to be started.